All Jabba na Jabba, there's nothing anyone can tell me. Hi lovers, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nkiruka Okeke. If today is your first time of stopping by, thank you. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I've been here over 3 weeks in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and so far I'm enjoying the weather, everything, the environment. It's a cool place. But I've been getting this question over and over again. If I say let me ignore, it keeps coming, both from people I know and the ones I met here. And I decided to answer it today. Let me just use it on one of my friends' name. Of all places to Japan, why did you choose to Japan to Saudi Arabia with your children? Oh my god, funny, yeah? Well, first of all, I did not Japan and I can't run away from my country. I did not run away from my country. I just chose what was right for me and my children. I mean, coming down here was a very hard decision, and I kept going on YouTube. I did so many research. Thank God for people like me. That was why I said, okay, I'm going to share my journey here, because back from Nigeria, I know so many people. I don't want to use the word ignorance, because it's not everybody that likes traveling. It's not everybody that likes trying new things. I've heard people say that Middle East is just a dead zone, a war zone, and all that. And I had that mindset. Me personally, I had that mindset before I came in here. Though all has changed right now. Even when my husband was telling me it's not that bad, it's not, why don't you just give it a try and all that. I did a lot of research. I checked on YouTube. Thank God for people that watch their video. 1 or 2 people I watched their video that stays here too, that shared their journey, that encouraged me. In short, I spoke with one of them, one Evangel Anyanwu. I spoke with her. She encouraged me. She told me that I have nothing to worry about, that it's a very good place, that she has her children here, and she's a medical doctor too. So that was how I just grabbed my mind together and made this decision of moving down here. And the reason why I made that decision, and the reason why I didn't choose to go to Canada, US or UK or all these places, I'm not saying that here is my final destination, but at the moment I think I did what I have to do as a mother. Yeah, so I got married 2016. We had our first child 2019, and that was when my husband moved to UAE because of his career. And not only that, in his own career, he feels that he's going to do better outside my country and more. Yeah, so we're meant to move in with him after some months, because I just had a child and I was just trying to put in 1 or 2 things together before we could move to UAE at first. And before then, COVID came in. A lot of us know the story. Everywhere was just shut down. Things were tied down. UAE was not giving visa at the time. It was so devastated. It's a story for another day. I'm going to still share with you guys how I survived with a child all by myself in a city where I don't know anybody. So we managed the situation, and he kept calling. I mean, long distance marriage, it's not easy. It's another story for another day. I'm going to share how devastated it was. And so after then, he got a better offer in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He moved to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia from UAE. Although when the COVID stopped, we were visiting, but they refused to give Nigerians residency visa. They were just giving visiting visa for the people that knows the story. We visited like 2 times before he moved down to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That was when we had our second child. I was with these children, but I didn't really want to move into Kingdom of Saudi Arabia with them because I felt that it's really going to affect them. It's going to affect my own career because at the time I was practicing in Nigeria. I was like, okay, we can be visiting, or you can be visiting Nigeria till we find somewhere else to settle in that could be better for us and suitable for the kids and the career too. But then at a point I couldn't do it alone. I tried. Some nights I cry. Being with 2 children, like some days both of them can be sick the same time. I run to hospital. It was very devastated. I never knew I could just get to that mental torture. I couldn't do it by myself. I mean, all the whole strong superwoman in me died. So, and most parts that made me change my mind was my first son started becoming so soft. It was like as if we are depriving him from that father bonding. You know, I'm a family oriented person. I love family a lot. I grew up seeing my parents together. I grew up seeing my siblings and my parents together. You know, we did things together. I felt like these children, taking them away from their father because of my selfish interest. I also thought of, what about their school? What about education? How are they going to cope? I heard Saudi is all about Arabic and all that. On a second thought, I say, man, come off that. Family is the greatest. I mean, the love of family is the greatest. We staying together, I think we can just beat and conquer everything. So that was how I made this decision of moving in here. And when I came in, I decided, I figured out that all I thought was not really the way they are. I mean, women here are highly respected. Yes, they don't expose their women because of their culture or maybe their tradition. That doesn't mean they're going to force me into their tradition. So I had that mindset. I also had mindset that everything, all the schools here are being taught in Arabic. No, they have international schools here. Yeah, it's expensive. It's quite expensive. But then they have British school, they have American school, they have Canadian schools here that you can still enroll your child. So I'm going to still talk about the things I experienced, the mindset I came in here, and my own experience of the whole thing. Saudi is a very cool place for now. I think no problem. The kids are happy to be with their father. You need to see the way my first son hugs his father whenever he's back. It melts my heart. It broke my heart because I was thinking, look, I have been setting this boundary from these 2 people. My second son, he doesn't even know his father. It's just heartbroken. Like, he doesn't know his father. I have to force him sometimes. I'll go to your father, he will be crying. He's just so into me. So I'm not regretting making this decision. I'm not regretting it at all. Although here is not our last destination, but for the fact that my husband earns more here, it's going to prepare us to wherever we're going to and other plans we have. So I hope I've answered your question. I'm still going to talk about distance marriage because that one alone is one of the key that made me to move down here. Second was because of my kids. So I'm still going to talk distance marriage, what it made me pass through. I'm still going to talk about COVID time and all that. But thank God we are here and everything is okay so far. Everything is going on. I'm still trying to sort out schools for my kids because I have to get a job too to support. And yeah, I just got good news. I just got my residency card today and I'm so excited. Yay! We've arrived.